Welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host, Sherelle Roberts, along with the Let's Talk team, Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. And we are joined by our special guest, Ellen Calipari. Welcome to the Let's Talk table. We are so excited to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for
Oh
having
my
me.
goodness, our second show. We are just so excited. So, you know, folks get to see you all the time. You are a celebrity all over Kentucky, but we wanted to ask you some questions that maybe you've never been asked before. So we're just going to jump right in there. So we know that you are a great baker because we've seen the players on the men's basketball team having some of your delicious treats. But what they may not know is that you are a big crafter and a woodworker, and you do all kinds of things with your hands. So what's one of your passion projects that you're working on right now?
I just made some carpenter bee traps because I happened to brag to a friend that I'd made some before that worked.
Now, do you have carpenter bee problems at home?
I
do you
definitely
really?
do.
Wow.
Yes. They're huge too.
They
And
are.
they bore holes
Yes, they do.
into pergola, decking, anything.
They ruin things.
You'll have to show
Unbelievable.
us. Can you do like a demonstration on your Instagram on how to make them? Because I seriously have carpenter bee issues. We have a pergola in the back of our
yes, me too.
house, and so they start burrowing into
Yes,
that.
that'll
so
kill a
yeah,
tree,
and it's a
won't
real
it?
problem.
Yes.
It just looks unsightly on the
Yes.
wood, and eventually it could rot on the inside. So that's the problem
Yes.
with it. But that's really cool.
That's very cool. And so tell us about the furniture that you've made also.
I've made some pieces. One thing I'd like to attempt, which I have been, but I need a new tool. And, you know, with my husband just leaving town, not doing his responsibilities, I need a lathe.
She needs a new tool.
I need a lathe.
Okay.
A lathe.
I
like to
want-
say that.
I don't even know. What
Coach
is it?
Cal,
to
she
make
needs a lathe.
dough bowls. Yeah, don't tell him.
Well, trust me, everybody's going to be like tweeting us like Coach Cal. She needs a
He
lathe.
wouldn't know where to go.
Okay, so obviously you have a very unique perspective of UK basketball, the University of Kentucky. What is the most surprised thing that you have found about Kentucky or Kentucky basketball or just BBN? What has shocked you the most?
I think the far-reaching tentacles.
Ooh,
that
tentacles, I like that.
Just is everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. You know, my son went to visit somebody over Easter weekend in, I think, Alexandria, Virginia, and went to church with a friend, and the pastor knew who he was.
Oh, wow.
Knew who he was, even, you know, so
Yeah.
even out of context, it surprises me.
Sure. We went to
they're
Disney
everywhere.
World a couple of years ago, and we started counting the number of just Kentucky
Yes.
shirts
Yeah.
that were
Yes.
there, you know, with ears on
Yes.
them. I mean, it was just like people are just fascinated
Yes.
and enthralled.
I did that when I
by-
was in Chicago.
Yes.
Someone saw my hat. He came running up to me outside the Bean,
Yeah.
and we talked for like 15 minutes. He was a Kentucky, native, and it's just amazing. BBN is everywhere.
Yeah.
It
It's a
bonds
family.
everyone
It's
together.
a family.
Yes.
It really, really is.
Which is great.
It's awesome.
Okay, well, a while back on Instagram, you posted a meme that said.
She's posted a lot of memes, so we're going to narrow this one
This
down.
particular one was marry someone that you want to annoy for the rest of your life. And that is hysterical, but I'll say that's also accurate for anyone married. So what's your favorite part of your journey with Coach Cal?
Favorite part?
Many.
Funniest
So many.
part?
It's not been, I try to make fun because it's hard.
It is.
And you're by yourself a lot, you move a lot, you have to move your kids, and you know, wherever he has gone, which thank goodness it's been very limited, he has a gym and players. I'm the one, you know, that has to stay behind, sell a house, settle kids,
Yeah.
get them in school.
You're the backbone.
All that hard stuff.
Yeah.
And, so I don't know, from that perspective, it's, fun is, I mean, you have fun along the way, I guess, but
I think it's
you know,
making
it's hard.
It is, and you've got to find those times
Yes.
when you can have that fun and you can enjoy
Right.
life, and you have to take those as soon as you can.
And if you have, you have to have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
for
you
surviving.
definitely have a sense of humor. Well, thank you so much, Miss Ellen Calipari,
You're
for
welcome.
being with us today. It just, oh my gosh, you should have seen us. We were fangirling so hard when you showed up. So thank you so much for being with us on Let's Talk
Thanks for having
Kentucky.
me.
All right, everybody, coming up after the break, Barbie is at it again, this time in honor of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. We'll talk about it after the break in What's Trending.